Lord of Omens, give me sight beyond sight. Beyond sight. Beyond sight.
Like this.
And you ain't having fun because we're having fun right now.
Yeah.
Um,
This guy on a phone call during the
yeah, I was
goddamn
like,
middle
what
of the
fuck just
podcast.
happened?
Kevin Samuels, baby. I'm just trying to hear some shit.
He is goddamn in the middle of a
I love
goddamn
Kevin
phone call on the
Samuels.
pod.
I
Ain't
love
this some
Kevin.
bullshit?
Fuck- No,
He
a
was
lo-
getting on you for being on your goddamn phone sending a text message, but this nigga's listening to another podcast.
I just moved it.
Disrespectful, disrespectful poop butt ass motherfucker. You're gonna be over here.
I just
That is
moved.
real
I just moved
disrespectful.
to Royce and Lupe. Let's go. Let's
See,
talk about
he
that.
moved to a topic that he can't talk about. So now he got to be the odd man
Motherfucker,
out
I
like
can
me
talk
before
about
when
it.
y'all talking
I
about
can
fucking
talk about
numbers.
it. I could talk about it, motherfucker.
I've told him already. That's the whole aspect. Because I told him the reason of this whole shit was the begin. I wanted to see what y'all thought, and then I was.
Did he
going
listen
go
to it?
in.
Wait. He thought.
Did you listen to it?
He thought that I didn't.
I don't care if you did or didn't. I want to see what you thought, nigga.
Then
never
you care
said-
if he did or didn't, because that presupposes your whole fucking argument.
Thank you, Chris.
Asshole. The fuck is wrong with you?
He came at me like,
God
I know.
damn it! What's in
I-
that weed?
He tried to come at me mad arrogant. Like
Yeah,
I know
put
you.
your fucking self up there.
I know you and
Listen, I
Chris
don't
don't
care.
know about this.
Y'all
Y'all don't know about
I've
rap,
been-
and I don't care about your opinions. But what's your opinions?
No, I want to know what y'all think.
Fucking
I
asshole.
want to know what y'all gonna say because I'm interested
Okay.
to see what y'all think.
Chris, start
so
off.
I can explain. Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. So I'm gonna back it up a little bit
Hold on,
first. I'm gonna back it up a little bit first.
I don't know how far.
Wait, shut. See, I can't even fucking get into rhythm. Yet. So I didn't know. Look at, I can't even get fucking. So look, I didn't know that they were beefing. I remember them on the fucking Clubhouse shitty Zoom calls originally when they were with a bunch of other people, and then all of a sudden you hit me up and you were like, "Yo, listen to this battle rap."
I gotta get one of those memes where just so he's talking.
Are you honking my nose?
No, it's just like the memes where you're.
What is that gay shit you're doing to my face?
Where the
Supposedly
where the
my
mouth is
face.
talking.
What is wrong with you?
Go ahead.
Change your shirt and fucking get out of here.
Go ahead.
So I didn't know until you hit me up, and then now I had to backtrack a little bit. So apparently they had like a conflict over who's the best rapper or something like that. Like there's been a back and forth about that, or am I missing stuff?
Basically, a conversation about lyricism.
Right,
And
but who's the best
lyricism.
as far as like because they got
And
into
the
it with
whole thing is that these two people they don't know each other. They did a podcast.
they've never met.
They never
in
met,
person.
They never.
They've
they just
only
did what they
done
did.
Zoom
If you
calls.
watch the podcast, if you ever listen to the podcast, you could tell the differences in their personality.
Right,
They were
because
very, like,
Lupe's a
they were, like,
nerd.
very like.
and Royce is
pro this,
supposed to
pro
be.
this,
Don't
and
say
then-
nerd like that.
No. I actually.
Lupe,
So I'm
Don't say
actually
nerd like that,
Lupe would
motherfucker.
disrespectfully let him know I will blast you in the face with that.
And he,
Like,
yeah,
you know.
and his fucking song said as much.
Yeah,
And I did not expect that.
and that's
He-
why I'm
and-
bringing this topic up.
and
one of the reasons,
so-
because I know you don't know that Lupe.
I've heard it before,
Yeah.
but hearing it towards Royce
Okay.
for some reason made it resonate more because
But
I've
these-
heard him. I've
okay.
heard him drop bars.
Alright.
I've heard his mixtapes. I've heard a lot of his other shit, his underground shit. Like I'm not listening to fucking Show Goes On, Lasers, or like the lot of the commercial
I
shit.
feel like he's moving off point.
No, but I'm circling back. I'm circling back right now. So I've heard him get to that point, but I just never heard it be to this level. And I think that SLR3 was fucking tough.
Okay.
I thought that one was more
I
bars.
feel like I want to go to him, but I know it's gonna be longer. But I'm gonna let you keep going.
I'm gonna be sure. I'm gonna just say that it was more bars. It was more bars poignant at fucking Royce,
Mm,
more harder hitting bars.
mm.
And they were fucking
But I'm
and-
gonna explain that.
now I'm a and
You're
then
gonna go
Royce's
last
shit was
'cause
more
we're gonna
like
go-
more
because I'm gonna explain.
more lyrical double
Yeah.
entendres.
But I
but
explain
it-
why. I'm gonna explain all that why.
A lot more of the fucking multi-syllable shit like he normally does. It sounded like almost like a Black Thought shit where he fucking would really do
He
some
was
of these
doing-
dope
he was
verses.
showing
Racist.
something.
Right. No, and I get it because he was showing these dope verses where he could spit, and everybody knows he could spit. But what I kind of wanted to hear is if you're doing a diss track that you diss the opponent, and I know a lot of them was
Mm.
double entendres and subtleties and shit like
Okay.
that. But Lupe's was more direct, and I like that. Lupe even did a couple of.
I agree.
And Lupe even did a couple of shit where a couple of double entendres where he subtly even said the shit that everybody was saying a lot, or not everybody, but a lot of people were saying.
It's what you just say in general about the population of that public, like where it's the gang banging, killing your own people, da da da.
And not only
A
that,
lot
but
of those things were honestly just straightforward. He threw him under the bus
Yes.
for what
for
he
the bullshit
represented.
that he's
Yeah.
always against.
Yeah,
So he called him like hypocritical.
yeah, basically.
And then he even also called him Eminem's fucking sidekick, or I forget
Well,
the word he
called
used.
him a
It.
sidekick of a lot of people. Because
Yeah.
Royce the 5'9" broke for a lot of people.
Yeah. So he like his bars. If you really, I'm not gonna lie, I broke down Lupe's bars more than I broke down Royce's bars, and they weren't bad, Royce's bars,
Yes.
but I definitely think Lupe coming at him in the beef sense got at him.
Okay.
Go ahead. I'll let y'all jump in.
Um,
Did I really need a fucking clicker
wow,
thingy?
he was like, cut.
Did he just hit the song while I was playing my acceptance speech at the
Yo,
fucking award show? Is
That
what
would
the
be
fuck
great
happened?
if you had a cut thing like scene 2, cut.
Fucking wrap it up type of shit. Like, all right, you're getting too long. Go. I didn't know we had a time limit, you motherfucking cocksuckers.
We didn't. We're probably gonna go like 2 hours in the shit. I'm gonna make those editors
All
work.
right, so we're
I
gonna
can't
see
wait
how
till
long-
it's a fucking 5-viewer episode.
I want to hear what
because
Nick
this
said,
is terrible. Go ahead, Nick.
All right.
I just hope it's not.
all right,
Can you hear
So,
him over the shirt?
Can I?
Because he's gonna say a lot.
Can I? What's your question to me?
Well, just
I
say
don't
what
have
your
a
thoughts
question
are
for
on the
anybody.
songs.
Yeah,
You've
that's
heard
what
both
I'm saying.
songs, right?
Yes.
So
I
just-
heard.
know what your
I heard
opinion on the song.
3 songs.
No, see, I knew this was gonna go.
Did you
long.
listen to the
But-
Max?
He's gonna go right into.
Mickey-
Mickey.
Mickey,
Yeah, I heard that
yeah.
one too,
He
but I didn't
does
want to
not
circle into
matter.
that.
All right.
He does not matter. He
Okay,
is no
That's why I
Okay.
didn't get into his shit.
Okay.
That's why I didn't
He
get into
doesn't
his shit.
nobody.
Just
All right,
do,
all
just
right.
do the
Talk
the
these
two.
people's names.
All
When
right.
you say that nigga's name, he does not.
we got
matter.
it.
We'll-
We got it.
We'll
we
circle
got
back
it.
to him
we
later.
got it. We got it.
We'll circle back to him
All right.
later. Go ahead.
So we'll talk about, if you talk about diss tracks, Lupe got it. If you talk about rapping, Royce got it.
Lyrical miracle.
And if you talk about, I was gonna bring up another thing because I don't know if it
Go ahead,
was
just say it.
something that maybe it's just the
Just say it.
video that I heard. The sound quality of Royce's seemed kind of like distorted.
Not as good as Lupe's.
Okay.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I'm not saying that his song or beat or anything was bad. It was like it
The
sounded
production
like
value.
distorted.
The
Yeah.
production value was not as good.
But
100%.
regardless of that, I'll be like, I agree with you what you said, where it was like Lupe stayed on Royce, but if Royce didn't
That wasn't
mean
even
it,
his whole content. Like
if Royce didn't
had
mean it to
bars.
be a diss song, where he was just like, I'm gonna throw a little jab, and then this is just my, like a song on my new album or something like that. That's totally different. So that's why I was gonna say, like, what are you asking me? Because if you're gonna tell me like, yo, what do you think like about the diss? I'll be like, all right, Lupe won because he concentrated 6 minutes straight on Royce.
It wasn't,
And
though.
Royce was, what was it, 5 minutes?
No, because he
Lupe?
didn't do 6 minutes straight on Royce.
No, I'm saying
He did like a 6-minute song. He had several bars dedicated to him and several
but
hidden
most of it,
subliminal.
I felt
But
like
he
most
also
of
then
it was
flowed
directed.
too and was very lyrical.
Yes.
I felt like-
separately from that.
I felt like most of it was towards him.
It wasn't most of
So
it.
Let me just cut
Really?
this real quick.
It
before
wasn't
we-
most of it.
Before we get into y'all having a few minutes to actually think.
Go ahead,
about
go ahead.
this little
Let's hear your
discussion
point of view
again.
from it.
Basically, this is why I wanted y'all both to speak first, because I wanted to see
He wants
why
to,
y'all thought about it.
To shit on our
Because-
views.
yeah.
To
Exactly.
shit on our views from the 6. Go ahead, Drake fan.
Mm.
Go ahead.
This
Go ahead.
is-
Let's hear the views from the
This
6.
is not
Goddamn Canadian.
a views thing. This was an aspect thing.
Go ahead.
I wanted to see what you would say. He said a few things better than what you said
Ooh.
because he.
I'm insulted
understood
right
it-
now.
He understood it in a way that I was looking for you to understand.
Oh.
You didn't say what I wanted you to say, which
Ooh.
is what the understandable concept of this battle is. What originally the concept was, Royce.
Who's a better rapper?
Why Royce did it was because he was rapping to show I'm a better lyricist.
Mm.
Lupe took
Right.
it the wrong way, and he took it and turned it
Into a diss song.
Which is actually
And-
what he actually even said.
Yes,
Because I've heard his subsequent
Mhm.
I guess Instagram lives
yes.
where he said, this to me was a battle. It wasn't, I'm not checking boxes. I'm gonna make you look stupid. And he and
That's
I
the
feel
whole
like
thing. And
truthfully,
that's
he did
where-
that.
Yeah, and that's where now,
And-
that's where the real discussion comes now. Are we talking about a diss? Or are we really talking about
So-
lyrics?
See,
So wait,
We done
so
argued-
then,
I done
so-
argued
so
lyrics
then
for
when I
life.
when I ask the
Are we
question,
arguing
hold on.
now? Like, what are we
Okay.
really arguing then?
So
but like
then,
even lyrically,
but
if-
wait,
go
wait.
ahead.
So then when I ask that question, what are you asking me? And you're just like, fucking just.
Well,
fucking.
no, I understand what he was trying to do. He was trying to gauge
I just
our
wanna-
responses.
Yeah.
Well,
basically.
but
I
that
understand, I
that
get
was my
that.
question because there are different levels
But
to
this is
when you
like-
do it. So it's kind of like I said, sorry not to cut you
Go ahead, go
off.
ahead.
Is this kind of like, yes, if you're talking about bars and rapping style and all this, I say Royce got
But
it.
the way Royce did
But
his song was
if-
meant for that. You have to listen to the Lupe song now in the aspect of not thinking of as a diss, but thinking of how he used
A lyrical-
Okay, but
lyrical
see,
song, yeah.
but see, that's
And I don't
where-
think he did a bad song. I don't think he
No.
did a bad lyrical presentation
Okay.
either.
Okay.
Well,
because-
this is where I was saying it's this song versus lyrical. Royce got it off of lyrical and style, and Lupe got it off of a diss. If
I
it's a
don't-
diss song,
I don't agree that he got it off of style. So,
really,
in all honesty, I think lyrically, Royce sounded like a Black Thought or like one of those rappers where,
why are you being so
or like a
racist?
Ghostface Killer. No. Black Thought is a rapper, and
I
you
know.
should pay attention more.
I know.
Or like a Ghostface Killer,
I'm
where they
saying,
give you dope ass bars.
don't make me as a fucking racist.
You
'cause
are
I'm
the
like-
white guy in the group, so
I know Black Thought is a fucking
Let him
rapper.
go, let him go.
I'm saying.
yeah. I mean, he already fucking derailed me
was
because you
just
know I have
trying
the
to-
attention span of a fucking goldfish. So,
Go ahead.
Because you, yeah.
I
Black
don't
Thought.
remember. Your shirt was distracting. Jesus Christ, what was I saying? God damn
You're
it.
talking about Black Thought. It's not
Oh,
on the
oh,
level of Black Thought. Go ahead.
So I don't remember the point I was getting to. You
Oh my
fucking bastard!
God.
I told you you
Why
can't
is it
fucking
so
derail
hard
me.
for him?
You can go. 'Cause
Okay.
Just you go.
Alright.
You
When it
go.
comes to me, I'm gonna interrupt you.
Okay, I'll
Go
let you. Once you interrupt me and get your,
I was gonna say don't
Once-
say you're gonna let me because
once-
it's,
once you
it's
get
just
your-
gonna happen.
once you get your Black Thought, apparently, because everyone
That's
assumed that I
racist.
didn't
You
know.
can't say those words to. You can't say those words.
Apparently, because you go assume that I didn't think Black Thought was an actual rapper. So I was like, so once you get your Black Thought in session,
That's
then I'll let you
racist.
cut me off. But the fact of the matter is that's why I asked that question. Is kind of like,
Nah,
yo,
you
just
good.
tell me,
Go, go, go.
just let me know what you're going off of. So I feel like again, Lupe diss factor won, Royce won off of lyrics and style, and that's what you were. gonna
That's
get
what it
into.
was.
Okay,
That's what it goddamn was.
so go ahead.
You said style, and I felt like I like Lupe's style better than Royce's style,
okay.
and that could be
Subjective.
subjective.
Nah, it is subjective, but Lupe,
Yeah,
it
you
sounded
getting
like
drunk.
Lupe
You getting
on that
drunk,
song
motherfucker.
I actually need a refill.
Where Royce was actually giving you different flows,
But yeah, and I get that because I understand that because I heard like when the other person that we're not talking about, we're not gonna publicize. When they did that, they did their version to do different flows.
okay.
I understand that Royce did a similar tactic, and for some people it works. For him, I didn't enjoy it.
Okay.
I
Who?
like Royce's normal flow. I like Royce when he
Yeah.
gets busy. I like Royce with Eminem. I like
No,
Royce with like
listen,
with other lyricists.
Oh, you bring
like,
up
wait, because I like Royce when he gets busy. I like Royce with like with fucking Logic. I like Royce with a lot of people because I know he gets busy. But when he did this track, I didn't really get into it the way I got
well, it
into some of
wasn't
his
a
old
diss
shit.
track. If it
I know,
was a
I
diss
don't know,
track,
and
it
even
would've
in the
sounded
sense of a
different.
not even in the sense of not a diss track, I liked some of his other
He
shit
put
better
his
than I like
song
this
out
shit.
First. His song came out first.
And I understand that because that's the same shit with the LL Cool J cannabis shit,
And
which is one of the other
everybody
things I was gonna
says-
bring
no,
up.
but If you bring up the LL Cool J cannabis shit, listen.
'Cause he's
Cannabis shit was
responding.
Great. Don't get me wrong, cannabis shit was great, but LL's response was such a powerful, stronger one. that-
Responses are gonna
yeah.
be easier than
A
the
response is
initial
always easier.
than the
Yeah,
initial
it's always
attack.
easier.
So
Unless you're
when
Meek Mills.
so so the initial attack
Like,
the initial attack was basically Royce's shit, and then Lupe reacted and did a couple of bars
Yeah.
off his initial attack, but then stretched it into the 6 or 7 minutes, like Nick said, into other shit too. He didn't just
he went into other shit. Like, don't get me wrong.
He went into other shit, but most of it
I don't know
was
if I would say
towards
most
Royce.
of it. I would say because a lot of his shit
I wanna pull
He
up
did.
the lyrics.
he did, but a lot of it was like saying
the lyrics. Go right ahead, pull
Yeah.
up the lyrics. But as we talk about this, like, listen, like, I'm a fanboy of both. I have
Yes,
all their
they're-
albums. Like
Both are fantastic.
like,
Absolutely.
I'm a super fanboy. of
Top
both.
tier.
Yeah.
Top tier. 100%.
And I love
And they're
the-
very underrated because
Yeah.
they don't get as much publicity.
because they're not those type of rappers for that.
But
They
so
don't
you got to
do
be
it.
like a really hardcore fan to
Nah,
listen to
if
their
you
shit.
don't like that, and that's why I didn't really
Like
I
most
had this
people,
discussion with a lot of people, because I know I don't know a lot of people that's gonna understand like the Lupe era and what Lupe was doing
Like,
throughout
even with-
his run.
even with Royce, most people
And
don't
Royce-
understand that
Royce
he's
has a crazy run too.
he's
yeah.
flipped flows before. He
Mhm.
did a Tupac Biggie flow. He did the taxi cab
Yeah.
song where he flipped other people's
No,
flows.
I know.
Like it's fucking
Listen.
insane. You can't. Everybody can't do that shit.
Royce had a crazy.
Everybody can't do that type of rap.
He went through the slaughterhouse through the early M years when then beefing with M years. Like he's been through.
So killing
Royce
it
has been
on
through
Bad and
battles,
Evil
yeah.
and fucking like he's.
That's what I'm saying. Royce is
talented.
Royce is battle tested.
All right.
That's
But
why
what's
I'm not
interesting,
mad
if you
about it.
watch the whole beef
Yeah.
too, the progression.
Mhm.
I don't, and we'll circle to you in a second. I'm taking over. We'll circle to you in a minute.
Nobody
If you
knows you,
see
nigga.
him like when he's when everybody's talking to him, he's got the goat ring, and they're saying like how
Well,
he's not
the
he's
the
not
most
like
common.
the fucking
Well, that's
the
because-
goat and all of this
Listen,
and that.
those
Like,
are the people though at the same time that are super Drake fans because now we live in.
oh,
this
he's
era.
not even in the
But
the
this is what we live
ballpark
in
of
this
this
era.
lyrics
Like, where
though.
we talk about
Like
a-
I said
a
it to fuck with
multiverse-
you.
Let's say multiverse type shit. Like, listen, but this is truly what it is. You're either a super Drake stan, a super Jay-Z stan, super Kanye fan,
I-
and then there's the modern, like the modern niggas.
Or M
I
fan,
don't
I would think
acknowledge-
too.
I don't acknowledge those niggas.
Or an M fan too, I would think,
Well,
right?
Eminem is there, but Eminem fans are now becoming cult fans, where it's like, unless you're really an M fan,
Also, like
you're
a
not gonna
fucking
sit
because
there-
he's white.
Yeah,
Dust
you're
Till
not gonna
Dawn,
sit
like,
there and
fucking
listen
cult
to his
fan.
whole shit. Like
Alright.
like people got mad at the last album, and it's like you're mad at what? The fact that this nigga was just spitting bars on every fucking
Dope.
song.
dope.
Like literally, the fucking album is fucking fire.
Yeah.
But it's not him.
And
talking
this
about
is watered
drugs.
down
Yeah,
M.
But that's the thing.
Like this is
and this
watered
is the
down. Like if
argument
he
that I
wasn't
got into
fucking
with the mumble, whatever the fuck you want to call him.
garbage.
Yeah.
Garbage.
And
If
he's
he
like, I
wasn't,
don't want to listen to that. I want to, and I was like, I love
You-
classic old M,
yeah.
but I love the fact that he evolved. It
Yeah.
gives me two versions.
If
I
you
could literally listen to either.
and let me
version,
say,
and it fits my mood.
if it wasn't the cancel culture and all the shit that we're in currently,
Yeah.
his bars would be 10 times better because he would say some of the
Oh,
sick
hell
shit
yeah.
that he was saying
And he
back in the
knows he can't
day.
do it, and he knows he
He's
can't.
talking
yeah.
about like all the chainsaw shit,
Yeah,
fucking
but
raping his
I
mom,
love-
all that crazy shit.
I
Like
love
was
the
fucking
change.
insane.
Nah, I love the change.
Fucking, I will say like I'm a Jay-Z fan, but like lyrically, these MCs are top tier over him.
because
he-
he doesn't change.
No.
He doesn't.
Although I
evolve.
will say 444 was dope. I love
Oh, no, I fuck with
444 was
Don't get me
dope
wrong. Fuck with-
because that was
I
a
fuck
grown
with
man
that. Yeah,
album.
I fucks with that.
But
If he
you-
could do
but
another
wait,
album like
I
that,
fucks with
that's
that album.
dope.
Can I
I
speak
fuck
on
with
that
that
though?
album.
Can I
Go
speak
ahead.
on that? It took you how many years
To say that,
to do any of that?
I would never admit that to Andrew because he's a piece of shit.
yeah.
I
know
would
you
never
wouldn't.
admit to that
So,
fucking gray shirt wearing motherfucker.
That's my problem when it's kind of like
It's all subjective
You
though
s-
too because you have to remember like if I say like, oh, I fucking love this track, he fucking may hate it.
no.
Nah,
Genuinely,
No,
it may not
every-
even be like a fucking him being an asshole to me, which it normally is.
Yeah.
He
Nah,
may genuinely
No,
hate
no,
it.
no. wait.
I might.
Speaking on everything is subjective.
Yes.
So, but it's kind of like, okay. I even said to him, I was just like,
subject.
you could do it
You have
yourself.
to- you
You're
have
not
to
on
mute the mic.
camera.
Yeah,
You could do it
yeah.
yourself.
Am I muted?
No,
You son of a
But
bitch!
we
I
could-
just went into a whole
We
fucking
can
diatribe.
shoot you and it'd be fine. It'd be
but
easier. Yeah.
but hold on before
ahead.
you go, because I want your opinion on this. Because you're
No, I'm with. I'm
you're a
with.
Jay-Z and Drake dick writer.
I'm not. I'm actually.
So
Drake lyrically is
all-
not
all-
that good.
All I'm saying,
Old
is
Drake
this.
was good.
So all I'm saying is this, right? You have, I say, what made Jay-Z popular, and it goes to culture and all this stuff. What made Jay-Z popular is you have a great producer because you made catchy songs saying nothing. So you're gonna talk. Wait,
I don't.
Big Pimpin' is what? Nothing.
He got
He's
out-rapped
not
on
saying
Big
nothing. He has.
UGK was fucking
He
dope in
got
that song.
out-rapped.
UGK was dope in that
He
song.
got out-rapped.
Did he really take I'm sorry to cut you off, but I had to get this point in there. I have to ask this question. Did he really take Royce off of fucking Renegade?
Mhm.
I've never heard that.
Yep.
I am flabbergasted. Absolutely
You
flabbergasted.
never heard the Renegade version of
With
Royce? It's
no,
awesome. It's
I had no idea he was on there.
It's just as good as the Jay-Z version. And don't get me wrong, I like the Jay-Z version.
Did he?
but
Did he
it's
really?
okay.
Did
It's
who had the?
basically- it's
So like out of the three, who had the
Eminem-
better verse? I know
Eminem out of
Eminem's
the
was fucking
three,
crazy.
I would go. It's not hating Jay-Z, and I really
No,
do.
give me your genuine off the cuff.
I fucked with Jay's verse on that song.
Yeah, but go ahead,
But
give me
I
your
think-
genuine
I
take.
think because Royce was rapping about something different. Like the way Jay rapped on that song made M rap the way he rapped.
Right.
So it fucked it up because Jay was doing like Jay killed it, and
Right.
turned around and said, "Oh, this is what you're gonna say." So
He
I'm
had
gonna
to
say
step his
this.
game up. Right.
And ended up killing it. But at the end of the day, Royce was leading it. Honestly,
Go
Like,
ahead.
Royce-
Just talk.
but Royce is more.
I've never heard his
he's
version.
more lyrical. Like the thing is like Royce plays with certain.
You-
shit in a
He
different
does,
way.
and he uses
Yeah.
a lot of double entendres, and you can't just sit and listen to his music without
It was
breaking it
easier
down.
because when Jay-Z
His
started
wordplay is
talking about
insane.
and then that M's like, oh, I bet. So you're breaking down yourself and this. You're telling a white boy who right now his whole career is him killing himself.
Mhm.
So hell yeah. And
He
that's
did
what
it.
He did.
He did it. He
Like,
fucking
that's
ate him
what
on
he
that
did.
fucking
Like,
song,
that's what he did.
100%.
Like,
But I had no idea that Royce was on it because
Yeah.
I could only imagine
no,
how
I
fucking
heard,
dope his fucking verse was.
It's like years ago. I heard about it and I was looking.
I
through
had no idea.
and I found it. I heard it, and it's really good. It's,
Insane. I would imagine
but
it's
that's-
insane
It's what they call the
because he's a fucking sick rapper.
I'm
Yeah.
playing. See if you had headphones. I'm playing the Royce of 591 right now.
This is not going to be able to be on Spotify now. I mean,
Or
it's
YouTube.
On YouTube. That's what
Yeah, you can't play. Well, Spotify, I think you can get away with it.
Spotify, you could get
Spotify.
Yeah.
Are you
Spotify.
fucking German now? You fucking Spotify? whoa, brother.
Whoa, he's
Whoa,
higher than
whoa,
everything.
Hey,
whoa. Congratulations, you just been canceled.
And
Who's seen that?
no, YouTube,
All
we
I
can
did
still
was
get
this.
monetized because we're talking over it, so it's all good.
So,
So,
I put
as
my
long
hand
as we
out.
talk over it, it's all good. You
and
can't.
now we
You
can't
hear
talk
it
because I
you
can't hear it because I don't have
got
headphones. I didn't know I was gonna be on the fucking podcast today. I thought we were gonna get drunk enough where we wasn't. But go ahead.
You're really over for that.
That's why I'm off camera, but
It's a song that
I could see it because
And
I could hear his
created-
flow, and
yeah,
it
it's two different
doesn't
songs.
it doesn't sit on the song the way.
Because
So one of the things Jay-Z
All right.
says, and I'm gonna let you get to your point real
Yeah.
quick. But one of the things Jay-Z says about his songs is that he has to fit his voice into the track in a way where it's like an instrument.
Mhm.
And I could see how listening to that little snippet of Royce,
yeah.
where it doesn't fit the same way
It's
that
not his
M
flow.
and
Yeah,
Jay,
it's not his flow. Yeah.
it doesn't. But that's not to say it's not dope.
Mhm.
I'm sure it's dynamite. I haven't
No,
heard it
the
in its
lines are
entirety.
fire, it's just that
It didn't fit.
his flow.
And then you
And
you
it's-
figure that you want it in a 3-minute package
Um,
to try to get it out as a single.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
When the
trying to
label's
think of-
like you can't put a 7-minute single out or
I don't know the
whatever.
name of the- it's a
Well, I
record
don't think
song.
Royce had to
That's all
keep
it is.
doing
It's-
7 minutes.
That's
No, I'm saying like all the three of them
The thing
combined
is-
is probably
Yeah.
like 5 to 7
the thing,
minutes.
M made the beat.
Wait.
M did the like his verse, whatever,
Mhm.
and then Royce jumped on it as a reference
Oh, okay, like kind of like
Jay-Z.
yeah.
It wasn't technically like a song that was supposed to come out. It was a reference aspect. So let
And-
me just put that out
But
there.
he didn't use a reference track like a Drake reference track where he used the
But
track
Drake uses
and
a lot
actually
more people's
lyrics.
lines. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Jay-Z is gonna
But
use his
that's-
own lines,
It's
I would
like
imagine.
M showing like, listen, this is how I want like us to like
The
come
song to
back
sound
and
like.
flow. Yeah.
See, and the other thing is too, like to say that you can't have a hip hop 7-minute song. I think that's bullshit.
No,
As
no,
long
I'm
as
not
it's
saying that you
good,
can't. What
Nah,
I'm
you
saying
can.
is that
There's multiple
what I'm
songs that are
saying,
that long.
there's a lot of them and they're
Yeah.
dope songs.
Yeah.
Joe Budden has a 10-minute
Him
song,
alone has fucking like
10 minutes, 7 minutes. He got a bunch of them. But what I'm saying is that for commercial radio play, they want
I
three
get
to
it.
three
I
to
get it. I
three
get
or
it.
4
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
minutes.
which is
And
And
that's
they-
just
and
like
they-
Hot 97,
and-
106
What you
apart, and
want-
all that
And they
shit.
cut it up anyway.
Not 106 apart. Why is what is it, 90s? I meant fucking
I get what you're saying.
105.1.
Yeah,
There's
because
106
they
apart.
cut it up anyway because they just like
Right,
Right, because they're just gonna play
and then,
enough
yeah.
to get
but
3
they do
minutes in
that
and
for
then
music,
switch it
like
to keep
like,
shit
You don't
flowing.
even listen to whole songs anymore. Every
No,
time I actually do listen to the radio,
Yeah.
they go first verse or first chorus, cut
Yeah,
to
I
this,
hate that.
and it's like, so I didn't even get to hear the whole song.
Exactly.
Like,
So
it's pointless.
because we're
Yeah.
living in a time now that everybody's doing everything
ADD,
Quick.
rapid fire.
ADD.
Yeah.
So yeah, ADD. These fucking young kids nowadays, they don't. And then it's not like they listen to lyrics anyway. They listen to
don't.
that's my dope.
No, I
That's
had
my
my-
dope. I'm a dope.
had
Whatever.
my
Like
youngest
it's-
Pussy
that I
dropping
work
never.
with.
yeah,
He was
it's
like,
fucking stupid
"Yo, I
shit
can't
now.
front. Yo, Biggie was nice," and I was like, "Oh, you learned that off of the documentary on Netflix?" He was like, "Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, like I just finished watching and shit." He was like, "I kind of fucked with him, but now I really like fuck with him." And I was just like, "Get the fuck out my face."
Yo, this is where I
It's
talk
fucking.
back.
Like,
And
you're
you learn
talking to the
Biggie
wrong
on a
nigga
Netflix
about
documentary.
this, yeah.
Like you
I'm
can't.
not
See,
going to get
but
on my
see,
Can't, bro.
that's the thing that bothers me though, right? Because
I'm not teaching
that's-
you niggas. Fuck
that's and I'll even go back.
I'm
I'll
angry.
circle
I'm
around
angry.
to me and shit where like we
learned my
talked
shit
about
off of love.
off
Yeah,
topic,
start out with
whatever,
love.
all this shit. Like we talk about the red pill and all that shit, and it's like it
Soy boy
goes.
better cuck.
It goes. he just learned what cuck is.
Yeah.
Did he really?
Yeah, we were arguing about it. I was like,
I
don't
thought you
give a
learned
fuck about
simp,
that
but you
shit.
didn't know cuck.
Yeah, I learned now. I learned it now.
Simp is-
Because I don't give a fuck. Like the words don't matter to me, and like and now I'm like, I'm
So-
never gonna use these words.
and
Like, they don't matter.
regardless of it, it goes back to like culture, right? So it's kind of like I could see his frustration with people where like you're talking about something he's passionate about, right? When it comes to hip hop. So okay, granted, like you're born in early 2000s, now you're 20 something because it's too, whatever. And
I
then
wanna kick
now
fucking
you
anybody from 98 up.
now you're saying like, yo, I grew up with fucking Migos and this and that. Like you grew up with all these people. Those are your icons. So it's kind
But
of
they're
like
goddamn terrible.
it is, but
They
we
disrespected Nelly. Nah,
but
no lie, Nelly definitely was out here getting that.
Nelly was getting
So,
busy.
Yeah.
Like Nelly's first album, Country Grammar.
People disrespect Nelly, Ludacris. Like
Ludacris
people
had
like
10
that.
like over 10 albums.
Yo, when I talk
Chicken
to
and
these young
Beer was
people-
fucking dope.
When I talk to these,
Like-
especially because of the verses, like verses kind of like revise.
Oh, that they don't even know until this
so,
came
like,
up.
They be like, oh, that's cool for you. Like you was like you're hyped for that. I'm like, yeah, nigga. Like,
Like
these are
Ludacris
people
had
that I
fucking
grew up listening to.
yeah.
and like, oh,
Ludacris
you
is
think
so-
that's
and
dope?
lyrically-
I'm like, nigga, that's gonna be your little Uzi Vert and your fucking little pump bitch, whatever the fuck their names
Ludacris
are. Like,
is one of the most criminally underrated rappers because
Ludacris is lyrically respected.
underrated.
but
Like
he's underrated, yes.
underrated because like he can spit bars. Did you remember him on Fat Rabbit and like fucking shit from like his first album? How sick he was.
Nah, I know.
Fucking Chicken and Beer. Like there's mad albums that he would just fucking go off, and then because he's
But that's
Tez
the
from
game.
fucking Fast and
Luda
Furious
is
now, he's
on,
like you don't even look at him that way.
the
You
fuck-
can't even look at him that way.
he's on the song now with what's him call it? Conway from Gazelle.
Oh, Conway Machine.
Yeah, and that shit is fucking fire with JID.
Griselda is fucking dope,
fire.
man.
That shit is
They are
some shit.
fucking dope. Nick, do you
Yeah.
listen to music? What do you listen to?
I do.
Old
but
Country Road? What is it
I-
called?
I listen to music. I mostly listen to old stuff, but
He
the
doesn't try to
new
find
stuff
shit.
that's
I give him. You know what? I don't either.
no, and he's
I'm
false.
willing to try.
He's no,
I
I'm
can't.
willing
he's
to try.
he's false.
I feel like he doesn't try.
No,
I can't try either.
he's false because I'll bring up rappers that I heard about that were
And they be all
fire.
trash.
It's not that they're trash. It's not that they're popular.
Can you bring one up now and I'll tell you? Subjectively?
Yes. Hold on. Let me get the name because the
can't wait
name
to
is
know.
Toby
You know who it is?
Quali or
It's a
something like
nigga
that.
from Wild 'N Out.
Ugh,
Yeah, no, your taste is trash, brother.
That's not even what I'm saying.
We can tell by your shirt, and now we can tell by your music taste.
No, no.
It's
I'm
a
gonna
double attack.
bring up.
What's
I'm
his
gonna
name?
bring up
Conceited?
two. I'm gonna
My name
no
is
no.
Conceited. I'm a great battle.
If that's his name, then no,
No.
you're disqualified,
See,
sir.
he's just doing that to make funny.
Throw your mic on the floor because it is
because-
terrible.
Conceited was a good battle rapper. So was Hitman Holla. So was, but they're not good rappers.
All funny rappers. All
These
niggas
are
that were
these are
on-
people.
on MTV Wild 'N Out show with Nick Cannon.
Yeah,
and his
but
doobie-
I
his
see
doobie rap.
what he doesn't
No,
know.
sir.
What he
You've
doesn't
been
know.
disqualified when discussing rap.
He
This is
what he
terrible.
doesn't know is that they were battle rappers before they went on Nick Cannon.
Who said they were good though?
They were good because
A lot of people were battle rappers, but that don't mean
Yeah,
that they're
a lot
top
of
tier
people
battle
were
rappers.
superstars too and
see,
ended
yeah,
up on Wild 'N
See,
Out.
this is what you're getting fucked up. I'm not mentioning any of them. He's mentioning them that I'm going to say them.
Well,
I'm not-
you're mentioning these rappers that supposedly are on Wild 'N Out. I'm assuming you
No,
are.
he mentioned them. I said they were good battle rappers. I didn't say they were good rappers.
Are these the rappers that you were talking about? Though?
No.
Oh, all right.
So,
So who are the rappers that you're bringing
I'm
up?
gonna bring them up right now. Hold on.
Is it Little Pump or something?
That's
Is it
not I'm not-
anybody with a
I'm
little
not-
in their name?
I'm not you.
I can't
I'm
wait.
not
It's
you.
gonna be interesting.
So hold on a
Can't wait.
second.
What's
'Cause
that Little
I'll
Pump
bring
song
up-
with Kanye West? Where he's
I'm
like,
gonna bring up
fuck
two.
bitches,
I don't
fuck
remember.
bitches.
See,
That's the
I
entire
just
hook is like
remember
some
the
shit like
video. I
that.
just
Yeah,
remember
where they
the
wearing the
video.
stupid suits.
Give me
He
two.
is fucking terrible.
Give me 2 minutes. I'm
He
gonna
is
bring you up.
fucking yeah, we're gonna talk. Just look up what you can look up.
I'm gonna bring up
He's
two.
a fucking. How you feel about Takashi?
What do you mean? How do I feel about him?
He's
Like,
the
what
same
do you
thing
want
to
me
me.
tell you?
To me, he's the same thing as a Lil Pump. He just happens to be a lot more like.
Music-wise?
To me, he's just a lot more.
Music-wise,
Tries to copy like a MOP or something.
Yeah, but he. did
but
it
way
smart.
less
No,
lyrically.
No, if you want me to give him credit, I'll give him credit.
I don't want to give him credit at all. I'm just-
Smartly, the kid that has made music that was catchy at that moment.
Like an MOP type of
Yeah.
like fucking
Like,
Annie
the-
Up type
the way
shit.
Music is now when you want like a hardcore sounding rap.
Because you don't
it
get that
doesn't
nowadays.
Sound the way it used to sound. It's more of like a drill rap. What they call it is drill, and it's a mixture of his shit. He did it smart. It was just everything else he did wasn't smart.
I
That's all
mean,
it
no,
is.
but like the music, just strictly not even talking about all
His
the
music,
personal
no, his
antics.
music was catchy. It was catchy for
but-
like if you're drinking and you don't give a fuck and you trying to have fun, you be like, yeah, Blicky, Siggy. You know he's not saying shit,
No,
but at the same time you're just
At
like,
all.
yo, this beat is fucking fire.
yeah,
So I'm gonna just be hyped to it. That's all it is. Like the beat is what makes the song.
the beat and the
like,
hook. Because
That's
the hook-
all it is.
The hook was catchy. I'm not gonna. I can't
Yeah.
lie about that. But the fucking lyrically, it was just
no,
fucking
lyrically, it
garbage.
doesn't- But I wasn't looking for that when I listened to that. When I listened to that,
But
I'm listening to
What's
I want to be ignorant, throw gang signs up.
What's
and-
insane is how
you know.
fucking popular this fucking asshole became with rainbow colored hair when everybody was like
Ignorance.
fucking
it's
like-
blind ignorance. It's legit like, yo, this kid says whatever the fuck he wants on social media. Social media is life in the 20,000.
it's insane how
whatever it
fucking
is.
popular he got based on that.
Yeah,
Because that had to be what his buzz
that's
was.
what his buzz was. It was social-
What about
it was
old boy
social
that
media.
did the Old Town Road and then Hump the Devil or whatever the fuck that song is? You know what I'm talking about? I don't remember the fuck. I don't listen to his shit. I just know the fucking
Well,
headline
him-
that I saw.
He's I don't really know what to say. Like he
Like I just
guess-
don't
I'll
understand
say
the
he's-
shit.
he's-
Because the Old
I'll
Town
say he's talented, but he's not anything that I ever would listen to.
me neither. Like
Like,
I've never heard
And
Old
it's
Town
not even
Old Town
all what
Road.
His content is because Old Town Road was.
It's
catchy.
supposed to be,
I
but
fucked with Old Town Road for a minute.
no, but you know what?
Yeah.
It's supposedly from what I believe I've seen in interviews is that it's a song about what the fuck was it? It's not a fucking kid song. It's kind of
not
like the
supposed to
Weekend
be.
about like how he's like I can't
But
feel
it's
my
a
face
double-
about coke.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
actually
yeah.
a meaning about something else.
But you understand that. That's what makes him like. You know, that's what his music is, and that people are fans of that. They enjoy that.
He's just
And
the fucking antics are fucking
It's
insane,
the-
right?
Like I'm not a fan of the auto tune people singing.
T-Pain's the auto tune
man.
god. Like,
Yeah,
I,
if you're not like T-Pain,
I don't want
unless
T-Pain, Future.
you
That's
have to be
it.
a select few fuck Future. He's really not that good.
You don't like Future?
No, he sucks. He's definitely OD gassed up from a generation of.
I think
people
he's-
that are
I-
OD sad and
I cop to you that he's
Yeah,
not
OD
as
guy
good as
stuff.
people
OD
put him on the
guy stuff.
pedestal as, but I don't think he's bad. I think that Molly
mean,
and
he has
Percocet
catchy
shit was fucking
Don't
dope.
get me wrong, he has catchy shit.
Yeah,
but he
I'll
does-
definitely say
but
that.
but when it comes to like the way they speak about him on some like,
No,
oh, he's a beast. Like,
Nah,
everything
he is
out
not.
to a bird, like to
far
me-
from that.
no,
I don't think I've ever heard him lyrically drop any type of
I
bomb.
think that was awesome. Yeah,
No. I've heard him try to do these weird, catchy hooks and like fucking auto-tuned
he-
ass hooks.
He
But
fits
that's about
in
it.
with The shit like that's why him and the Drake shit worked, and he fits in that era. Like if you listen to Saint John, whatever, like they work together, they make music, and like he fits in that bag of I'm gonna talk about females and like you,
But not in a clever lyrical way. He's just gonna put it in a weird, in a fucking musical
his voice
auto-tuney
just-
way.
Like his voice does something. I don't know. It's weird. Like I can't even. Like it just doesn't fit. Like I don't care about your dirty Sprite. Like listen, leave me the fuck alone, you fucking young bastard. Please, I don't care.
He can't be that young because he's how old is he? He's not that young.
Dirty Sprite is for niggas that are at least in their 28, 27.
But he's not that young.
he's not that young. But
He's
that's
got to
like-
be
that's that
pushing
age
about
group,
late
though.
30s,
Like, that's
almost
that age
40.
group, like when you say like how we came out of high school listening to like G Unit and Nelly and that, like a peak era, like for those type of people. Future was a peak era for the niggas that are like 28 right now, almost turning 30. Because he was doing songs with Lil Wayne.
Yeah,
he was doing his.
he's been
own
around
shit.
for a minute.
He's been around, like, so like people love that shit. Like I get into arguments, like I literally had a nigga tell me dead ass that Juice WRLD makes the best emo rap music, and I was like, oh my god,
Wow.
I fucking want to hit you. Like,
Wow.
I was like,
So
what the fuck?
disrespectful.
Yeah, I was like, what
So
do you mean?
disrespectful.
Like I was like, you have no idea about the fucking.
So he
like,
makes the best music maybe from the last like 3
but
years.
That's what
5
a young,
years,
and
whatever
that's
the fuck
a
it
20
was.
That's a 23-year-old.
All right.
I
so
mean, it
can
makes
I-
sense, but I mean, because it makes sense because we haven't never really, or at least for the most part, most people don't really go back and listen to Big Daddy Kane and listen to like a lot of the
But
old
if you
school
wanna
heads.
See,
love
that's-
it, you
that's
can't say
where
you love
I-
something and not do it.
Like
that's,
I've done it, but most people
That's-
do that.
that's what I do, but this is where it's just like I like listening to nobody sometimes because I feel like they're better than the somebodies.
Yeah,
So,
that's people that you want to.
I'll bring the 3 people that I was just talking about. There's a guy named Dax, Esmil,
terrible.
and Toby.
There's a reason why these like
And those 3, if you listen to what they how they rap, what they
can
rap,
Don't get me wrong. I'll probably turn around and be like, "Yo, that nigga can rap."
Just
but
because
there's a
they're not
reason why
popular.
They're not popular.
all right. So give me a reason why they wouldn't be
There's always
popular.
missing something, because it depends. Like your content. Like if you're gonna consistently make, let's say, one style of content
Mhm.
that doesn't work for a commercial place that will sell you.
Okay, so this is
They
where I
can't
get
sell
mad
you
though.
on being boring.
This is where I get mad though, right?
You know what I mean? Like it's just logic. It's just
I understand. I understand. But then I bring it back to like I totally understand that. I agree. You have to go with the time. So it's unfortunate, but you got to do what you got to
No,
do.
It's not that you have to, like, you don't have to sound like the modern rapper, but you have to be able. See, the thing is
You
like, there's
kind
been
of
rappers
do.
out there that honestly could rap their ass off. You know what their problem was? They couldn't actually make a actual song, or they couldn't actually make a actual single
Okay.
to be on radio. Like, listen, you can make
Hmm.
a literally 19-track album, 20-track album, and have your one commercial song because that's how you promote yourself. And then the rest of your album, your label, everybody you work with says, yo, do what you want, aka Kendrick Lamar. And you know what? Boom. People went and just listened to it and they fucking loved it.
Okay, so
Like,
why?
like
Okay,
that.
I get that
Like, there's
100%
plenty of rappers
because
that
you do
done
have
that.
to do that
Like, there's a shitload of
100%.
rappers that have done that.
Okay, I 100% I
Yeah.
agree with that because I feel like you obviously got to appeal to the masses to get recognition.
Mhm.
I understand that, and maybe these people that I brung up don't do that, and
there's
maybe they're
nothing
just
wrong
too
with
low
that.
on the
It's-
scale
It's
too.
fine to be where you're at. Like,
But
honestly.
when it but again I think it like especially when we're talking music you got to break it down, so it's kind of like you can't tell me, and I know it's all jokes and shit, but it was just like, oh, Nick doesn't like that, and it was just like, nigga, I don't listen to the radio for that reason. You overplay a song. When I listen to these people and I could actually like, yo, like you said, maybe some of them don't have commercial songs that could be like, hey, they can't do it. That's
You're
the problem with
sometimes you
battle
do miss
rappers,
something, Yeah,
because battle rappers are
they don't know how
off
to
the top of
make
the
a song,
dome. They
yeah.
can say some hot fire, all that shit, but then all right, here's a record deal. Because it's the same thing that happened with Jin, right? Because Jin was like the top,
One of
at the
things
time,
that hurt Jim, yes,
and then he was with
make
Rough
consistent
Riders when they were
songs,
hot.
yeah.
and then he failed because it was just like, what are you gonna make a song about? Like, you could freestyle all day, go ahead, but we can't play that on the radio. We can't do this on the radio. No one's listening to this at this moment. So I get it, and I would never say like, oh, they're conforming when they do this or that or this or that. I'm just saying like, okay, don't point me out. Be like, Nick doesn't listen to shit. No, when I hear something that catches my fucking ear, and it was just like, that sounds different. That sounds cool. That sounds something like one of the guys. I can't say his last name because it's African, like literally. And he explains it like he says it in the songs, like KRS-One did, where it was just like, I'm KRS-One, like, but not in that style. Don't get me wrong. He has a great style. It's more of the Kendrick style, how he raps and how he does his music videos. But he always has the same vibe in the sense that his wife is always in his videos. His producer, who's a female, is always in his videos. He always has dancers in the background. But his vibe is the same. Like the way he raps is the same. He was just in the song with Paul Wall. So
Yo, Paul Wall still making music?
yeah.
Fuck, this is how I know
He's still
you.
making grills too.
Yeah. And
on that
actually
he's on
they
that
said
third
that that's a lyric in the thing when the guy was just like, yo, I called Paul Wall to get gold grills. And then Paul Wall says like, yo, I got diamonds in my grills.
Dirty,
Da, 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 da. And then he says like, I got gold in my, but he explains, I call Paul Wall to have the gold teeth.
It's on the outside world of fucking hip hop.
It really is.
My nigga Paul Wall doesn't like. I mean, he's Paul Wall, but nobody talks about Paul Wall. Like,
All right, so
Wall,
then
Wall,
this is where I get okay, and this is where I would say this is my whole aspect in everything in life. I don't like the popular shit because it's kind of like everyone likes the popular shit. So
but you don't-
it's kind of like,
but, you can't
but
honestly
but
tell
no,
me
no,
what's a
wait,
popular shit.
but that doesn't mean the shit that's not popular is not good.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm coming from. So it's kind of like, yeah, we could hear Drake and Jay and all this shit all day, every day. Turn on the fucking radio.
See,
But
It's
there's a
there.
big difference. Go ahead.
Wait. I want to just say, like, so because you're saying the popular shit, I just want to know. So you assume what I listen to is popular shit.
You
no,
assume that our discussion about Royce and Lupe is popular shit.
no.
Yeah, that's
Well,
what I'm
it's
saying.
Like you're
It's-
presupposing that this is a big commercial topic that a lot of people are talking
actually it's a bigger topic because everyone likes the drama, not because
about. Of
Royce
the
is
actual
super
lyricists
popular.
themselves
Yes.
involved.
Yes, it's
Because-
just a drama.
Because how many people
But-
you've heard about talk about Lupe?
This is the reason why I talk to him the way I do when it comes to hip hop, where it's kind of like you even said you don't go all the way back because you don't like the all the way back.
I don't like
A hip
certain
hop to
sounds.
hip it to the hip it to
Yeah.
hip hop.
So
I'll listen to
You don't go back to that far?
I don't.
talking to the
that's
fucking mic.
Rappers Delight.
Like
I don't
yeah,
really-
Rappers Delight,
Like,
Sugar Hill Gang.
I don't really listen to
But-
that like that.
Okay,
But I'll listen to the like Slick Rick shit. I'll listen to Dougie Fresh. I'll listen
All
to
right.
Big Daddy.
but
I-
I
have my
but
selective
wait,
that
I'll
prefer.
fuck with a
Yeah.
See, I won't go as far back.
'Cause I
I'll
like
do
Slick Rick's first album.
I'll do like a EPMD and
EPMD is like
Keith
mid-80s
Murray.
though, yeah.
yeah, like
That's
I won't go
mid-80s, yeah.
super far back to I'll do Big Daddy Kane once in a while. I'll do some shit, but like yeah, to your
Alright.
point, I won't go to
And
fucking
at
Rappers
no-
Delight.
I'm
At-
not a Run
at
DMC.
no
I'm not
point-
gonna lie and be like I'm a Run DMC
and-
fan. I'm not.
No,
I'm not a Run DMC
really?
fan. I'm not.
okay.
I mean
Yeah.
they're okay. Like to put it in perspective,
I don't have Run DMC on my Spotify.
no, I don't
Wow.
either. I know the songs.
That's blasphemy in a way.
See,
I'm
I
not a
guess
Run
it's just
DMC
that's a
fan.
subjective thing
Yeah.
because
It is no.
like
no.
I think they're
Music-
pioneers,
all right.
tremendous
hold on,
respect for
hold
them,
on, hold on,
but
but
hold on,
I'm
hold
just
on,
not a
hold on,
huge fan
hold
of
on.
them.
Yeah,
But do you have Beastie Boys?
I do.
I
Okay.
do enjoy Beastie Boys
So
too.
I would say, and this is a discussion, this is a side discussion because I want to get back to the real discussion. Run DMC to me, whether you think they're too commercial or whatever, it's they perfected the back and forth of a rapper.
Okay.
So if you look
Oh.
back in the 80s when they go ba 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 ba, like when
That
he's saying the
Jadakiss
lyric,
Styles
gonna
P
say this,
shit.
I'm saying this, I'm saying this. So Beastie Boys obviously were after them, if you know the history. So it's kind of like, really, when you look at Beastie Boys, it's kind of like, all right, they had the first album, fire shit. What was that called?
Was that License to Ill?
License to Ill.
License
License to Ill, fire. after that was kind of like they probably had a few good. After that, they probably had a
yeah,
good.
no, I know they.
And it was
they
just
had a
like, yo,
fall off, then they came back, yeah.
fucking, you have to respect Run DMC. They perfected that style.
I don't.
They also was a
Well,
first.
Well, nobody's shitting on them.
That's what
Okay.
I'm saying. It's like I don't hate them.
Nobody's
It's just
talking
that
badly
they're-
about them.
Okay.
Nobody's
it-
saying
okay,
negative.
okay.
I'll give you that. I'll give you
Yeah.
that. Okay. So this goes back to you. It's all perspective. So it's kind of like
It always comes back to me.
I would never say that like the shit like I think it's just going back to this where you were just kind
It's
of
like,
like,
this nigga
oh,
don't
if
like,
Nick doesn't
nah,
like
but-
this or this,
Nah, but let me say real quick. Like this nigga don't like West Coast rap.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of West Coast. I'm not a
Why?
fan of Southern
Yeah.
rap.
Like
that's stupid.
I like
too.
Game. I like Game. I
Like-
like. I'll fuck with a little bit
this
of
nigga
Ice
don't
Cube.
listen to- but he won't listen to really no '90s West Coast.
I'm not a huge fan of it. Like
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
like, look. I'm about to say some blasphemy right now.
Mhm.
They're gonna get you put off the air. I'm not a huge Tupac fan.
See?
Like I'm not a huge
We
Tupac
discussed
fan.
this in Florida. All right.
I don't.
I'm
I
more
like. I
of a-
like a couple songs from him. I
I-
don't particularly care for
I
him. I
wanna
think
get
Biggie
back-
was tremendously
I
better.
want to get back to hip
But it
hop,
depends
but
on how
I'll
you
just
look
bring
at
this up.
I mean, it's subjective. Everybody's gonna have their own opinion, but I think Biggie was
No, I think
lyrically
Biggie's better.
way
but
better
No.
than fucking
I would
Pac.
never disrespect Tupac like that.
You know what?
No.
Like I get it. He's
See-
like a Bruce Lee. When Quentin Tarantino says Bruce Lee got beat up by the fucking bodyguard guy, everybody got all up in arms because Bruce Lee is like a god in martial arts.
No,
I get it.
It's not
But I
about
get
that.
it. It's the same thing.
No,
you
it's not.
want to keep these people to a certain
No.
pillar.
Yes and no. I'll say this why no, right? And again, subjective everything. If anybody came at me, asked me that, and they say big, oh, because you're from New York, and I'll be like, no.
Right. That's the first thing everybody responds if they're a fucking Tupac fan.
And I'm gonna be like,
You're an
you know,
East Coast guy.
and this is why I'm a fan of M. It's not because he's white and he's a rapper. I'm
No,
like
he's
I
fucking
like
talented as shit.
storytellers.
Yeah.
That's why I'm a fan of Slick Rick. That's why I'm a
Yeah.
fan of Nas. Even though Nas is more Tupac than anything else.
Nas is very Nas can
depends
be
on
Nas
what
can be
Nas
hit or
is,
miss.
yeah,
Yeah,
it depends
Nas
on
can be
what-
hit or miss.
But-
I love Nas, but
but
he can be very hit or miss.
Nah,
what
nah,
what I tell
He's hit or
anybody
miss.
when it comes to
Hit
hip
or
hop,
miss.
when it comes
Hit or
to
miss.
fucking assholes.
I fucking Jay-Z's hit or miss too.
Yes.
Jay-Z's got some fucking corny ass songs.
Honestly,
Corny. Wait, hold on. Hold that point. Jay-Z, I just want to put this out there and then you can jump into your shit. Jay-Z's got some corny fucking songs. Corny fucking songs.
almost all of JC's songs. If you all right,
Feel about
this
that.
Lyrically, I like him in some songs,
see, this is where you're wrong.
but in some
This is where
songs
you're
he's
wong.
fucking terrible and corny.
There's where you're
Tell him,
wrong.
Nick.
Go ahead, Nick.
There's where you're wrong.
Go ahead, popcorn
Lyrically,
shirt.
lyrically, he sucks.
You know what?
Production wise, wait,
He's had-
Production wise, he's talented because he's
No,
got so much money to get the
whoever-
That's
production.
not him
whoever-
doing shit, that's
whoever-
Right,
fucking-
it's not his talent. I
whatever,
don't think
wait, wait,
lyrically he
wait,
sucks
shh,
because I don't even think
no,
you
no,
would
no,
say
wait, wait,
lyrically he
wait,
doesn't
no,
suck.
nah,
Wait,
he
wait,
didn't
wait,
evolve
wait,
into-
wait.
444 he evolved.
Nah,
Reasonable
it was too
Doubt
late.
was
That's
tremendous.
what I'm saying. Like it was too late. Like the thing
Right,
was,
I get it.
I have album like I'll sit here and I can honestly say the
Nick,
Jay-Z
you're not gonna
albums
out yell us.
like
I
the
know.
Jay-Z albums I fuck with. I could
Reasonable
I
Doubt,
love
Blueprint, and fucking
and I fuck-
444.
But I fuck with Volume 2 as well.
Volume 2 was good,
Yeah.
and I fuck with
But
Blueprint
after
2
that,
as
it
well.
was like the thing is
Blueprint
about
2 I'll
him-
fuck with as well.
No, the thing is that no, Blueprint was trash.
Yeah,
That's
it's
just
crazy. There's a
color,
couple
man.
songs that are
Color.
fucking,
No,
but I guess
he
it's
he has a few
few
good
songs on there
But
that's
that- but
fucking
beside that shit is trash.
All right,
But
listen
the
to me.
thing-
Go ahead.
Wait, like
just overpower him. Just fucking speak over him.
I'm trying to
'Cause
speak over you
not gonna
too.
you're not gonna get in here unless
So-
you speak
the
over
thing
us.
is
The,
that
the
it's not
fact
the-
of the matter
I'm
is
trying to
this.
speak further away.
This
Go
what
ahead.
this is what I believe, right?
What do you believe?
I don't think that lyrically he's good.
I don't think that you're fucking sane, but go ahead.
All right, you tell me a song because and this is why, and I'm gonna bring this up. And
22
fuck-
twos.
No, I'm anything from 444 before that too. The one album before.
So
that.
his entire catalog.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what?
That
I
was
said-
his
no,
his
no.
last album.
I'm
You
saying-
fucking hump.
No. I'm saying
Fucking hump.
444 and the one album before that. That's what I'm saying. So I'm
What was
giving
the one
you.
before that? Was that
I'm giving you everything under that.
Black album?
No.
That
I'm-
was
I'm giving you the black whatever.
the Magna Carta.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
it's Magna Carta.
So
Which
It's not
so all right.
it's not- yeah, it has to be Magna Carta.
it's gotta be. because I believe it's black.
We're not trying to control.
I know. You're
No,
trying to
yeah,
discuss
we're just
it.
thinking out loud, and we're just
Yeah.
loud. So you got to speak
No, but-
over us.
No. But I want you to guys say it because I don't know it.
I'm a double.
I
check.
believe
I'm
it's-
saying this.
I believe it goes Black Album,
I feel like he had another one, but I'm not 100% sure.
Magna Carta, and then 444. 'Cause
I'm
there was a
saying
gap
this.
between Magna Carta and 444.
Nah, definitely.
and
444.
this is why I'm
That was
sa-
definitely 100%
this,
last one.
This is what I'm saying. I'm a Nas fan over him, right?
Because Dynasty was 4, Blueprint
He
3,
just took over my point.
Blueprint 2,
He's trying to wait until he gets to his point.
let him.
Volume 2,
Chris.
Volume 1, and Reasonable
Nobody can
Doubt.
see you.
It's Magna Carta, basically, and then it goes
So,
to-
I just
All
did the
right.
whole catalog, so go
Alright,
ahead.
so this, I said 444 and the one before it. Don't count those two.
Okay.
And the reason why I say that is because you have Nas, Tupac, and I could name probably like Tribe Called Quest, De La Soul. All they're all
going-
speaking. Wait. They're all speaking about the same shit before Nas came out. Jay
Jay-Z.
came out. When Jay came out, he took over the Biggie spot supposedly,
He did not.
but he claimed himself as the king of New York, and everyone just roll with it. So
I wouldn't go as far as that. Go ahead.
everyone's still fucking.
There's a lot more people. There's people in New York who are less known who get more respect, but depends on who you ask for. Styles P
It
is
depends,
not
but
one of
it's
the
also-
most.
it's just-
Styles P
But
is not
that-
one of. Wait, wait.
alright,
Just
all right, I'm
Styles
talking
P,
about. I'm
let
talking
me
about.
just say, like,
I'm-
if you
wait,
ask
no,
Sty-
no, no,
about
no,
Styles
no,
P,
no.
certain people are gonna be like, Styles
Okay.
P is the
As
fucking New York.
far as
Like,
Now
City,
this is
you're
this
so
is where you
subjective.
go. This is where you go. We're talking about general public and then like.
hip hop
Hip-
hardcore
hip-
fans.
yeah.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
So I'm
so-
talking about general public, right? So you got because you guys went at me like I don't know shit. So
I don't even.
Did we
know.
do
I'll
that?
go- yeah,
I
you
don't
did.
even know.
So
no, no shit
I'll
about
say
dressing,
like
but go ahead.
I don't know shit. From every time I heard Jay-Z, it was nothing but money, bitches, hoes, everyone. Where when he started
So
coming
I
up,
have-
wait.
God fucking damn.
Everything that he was coming up with, like that was the style at the time. That's all the whole shit. He was coming up. What was his first song that was like mainstream? That was with Foxy Brown.
Ain't no.
Ain't no.
Ain't no nigga.
It wasn't Sunshine, right?
No, it's ain't no nigga.
All right.
Sign came out.
All right.
Go ahead.
So you get shit where okay, he started out with this. He's getting popular. He's part of this group. Blah blah blah. He's getting popular.
Did he really blow up in Volume 2 though with
Yeah.
Jigga That Nigga and or
No,
not
he blew up with the Hard
the
Knock
Rush
Life
Hour
because-
soundtrack?
no,
Yes.
Basically, what happened was.
The-
It's
wasn't
Blue,
the Rush
no,
Hour
no, no,
soundtrack?
Blue Streak.
All right.
Blue Streak.
Can I answer the question?
I mean, we've been doing this to Nick all day. You better jump in or you ain't gonna get in the pool, brother.
So basically,
If
what
it was
happened
Rush Hour or
when
Blue
Hard-
Streak.
No, when Hard
Blue
Knock
Streak.
Life came out with Annie,
I hated that fucking song.
that was after Biggie
I
died.
absolutely
And that's the song
hate
really pushed
that
him
fucking song.
more than anything. Like the
Which one
How
was
I'll
it?
Be Good and
It's a hard knock life for us.
So,
the
wait,
song
wait,
from Rush
it's a
Hour,
hard-
I
know what
just
I know the
said
songs
it.
you're referencing.
I just
Right.
Can I-
fucking
can I-
The
said
one
it.
with Ja Rule.
Yeah, like those
Why
songs,
can't you agree with
we're on the
me?
same
We're on the
page.
same fucking podcast. I said the one with Foxy Brown. And then
I-
you
We did
you
say
s-
that.
You said
I
poop.
literally said
Nothing.
He did. He's the
I
one who
just
said
said
the
it.
fucking name of the
Yeah,
song.
that's what are you talking
Yeah,
about?
He's not
fucking-
agree with. He was.
He
I-
did.
I-
We're
I-
expanding on your goddamn points.
I'll let you talk. I'll let
We're
you talk.
expanding on your
That's all I-
fucking point, yo, fool.
Fucking white
Daffy bastard.
fucking bastard.
God damn it, fucking popcorn shirt ass mother. Go ahead. What
You
would
get
you
mad at me with your white hate? Fucking.
see? And I got called out because I was saying racist shit. This is bullshit.
Nah. But nah, what I was basically saying is like the
Goddamn
basically,
clouds in your
if you
shirt.
want
And
to go
shit.
like through the records, like basically the theory is the saying is after Big died when Hard Knock Life came out.
The
with that,
saying is
came out thing that was
this
what-
week on
that was
Jay-Z's
the,
albums.
Yeah, push that Jay-Z.
You know why
to
he's
the
doing
king
that?
shit.
It's because he's trying to divert us, like we could divert him, but he.
I'm very easily distracted. Very easily. Like if we segue into something
just
else,
go,
it was
just go on your
instantly
point, Andrew.
fucking-
Just go on your point.
But nah,
Andrew.
that's pretty much it. Like, I'm not sure what the hell the point was supposed to be.
The point is this. My point was this.
I diverted him.
Yeah, 'cause I'm not
My
pretty
point was
sure
this.
what the point was supposed to be.
He's starting out with that song with Foxy Brown that got him, I think, shot
But
him up.
That's the same.
That's not-
thing. Listen. All right. because I just want to say this to make this clear, because I don't want to be fucking tied into wrong facts. The song with Foxy Brown is not fucking the Annie Hard Knock Life song. It's
Yes.
called Ain't No Nigga, which is AKA.
You don't
Completely
think,
different song.
You don't think
It's
the
way
song
before
with
that.
Foxy Brown?
No,
put
it's
him
not
up
because
It
first?
was not
Foxy
commercially
Brown-
as accepted as the
One,
fucking
Foxy
song he's
Brown
talking
was
about.
not even
All right.
popular like
So
that.
then,
Foxy Brown got popular off of Jay-Z.
Can I just say, by the way, because we can the venture before he gets all
Wow.
mad about his shit.
Okay.
Have you heard Foxy Brown's last
Yes, I've
fucking?
heard Foxy Brown.
I wanted her to do good so
No, I
bad.
want Nick to. Can we let
Did you-
Nick
how did
finish
you feel
it?
about her
I want
song?
Nick to get.
no.
He'll
you
be all
guys
right. He'll be
talk.
all right. He'll
No,
be all right.
You guys talk.
He'll be all right. We'll fucking hug it out. He'll be all right. How did you feel about Foxy Brown, her last track that she just released?
It was nothing special. Like,
But
I
do you
don't
feel
care.
like I just feel like I wanted her to do so well,
No,
and then I didn't hear
I
her
don't
do so
care.
well.
no, I was a Little Kim fan more. So
Really, you
yeah.
didn't like Foxy at all?
I like Foxy, but I was more of Little Kim.
I'm very disappointed.
I
like
Lil'
Foxy.
Kim.
I wanted to fuck. You didn't want to fuck Foxy?
No, I want to fuck Little Kim. I don't want to fuck.
Yeah, but that Little Kim, early Little Kim, before the surgery's Little Kim.
I'll fuck surgery.
You would fuck Lil Kim now?
Nah, she
Lil Kim look wild now. She's like a goddamn Gruber fish. Like she look wild right now.
she look like a skeleton.
She look wild. I don't know what Foxy Brown look like right now.
She's deaf.
That's all right. So I sign language to her. I remember like Foxy Brown back in the day. Look, I thought she looked hot.
Nah, I don't fuck with Foxy.
You're racist. Nick, what were you gonna say? Because I can't talk to this
I'm
racist
looking
asshole.
at the timeline.
Fucking
because
skinhead motherfucker.
I wanna prove you guys
nigga,
wrong.
You can't prove me wrong, nigga. I know more about this shit than you fucking Google.
What?
and
Can I
all
ask
this
what
shit.
else was on your itinerary?
I
Out of
don't know, because
curiosity.
you just dead ass disrespected the fuck out of me.
So the one that
I
was
mean,
the one that
I
was
mean,
with,
it's you though, so
the one that was
I'm okay with that.
wait, the one that was with Foxy Brown, 96. The Hard Knock Life, 98. 2 years later. So
What
anyway,
did I just say?
you said
Did I not
that.
say the one with Foxy came before?
No, you didn't.
You did. He did.
He did
We
not.
did.
He
We
said.
went into a whole diatribe
he
about it. Like
s-
we
he
were just
said
saying how
Hard
that one
Knock
came
Life-
first, but the Hard Knock Life was the one that was more commercially accepted and successful. We did say that. We definitely said that.
I said that like
Where the fuck were you at? God damn it, Nick. Put the drink. Go pour that shit in the drain. You're done here. You're cut off.
I'm like, nigga,
Holy
you just literally
shit.
said what I just said.
It's not many times that this asshole gets proven right, but when you do,
Nigga,
You're
you
a
can't
fucking
correct
asshole for
me on
doing it.
hip-hop. I know this shit.
he
I feel
definitely,
like
we
he-
definitely said that.
I
we-
feel like he got popular off of that song to make the next song.
You feel like he got more, you got ignited. You
So
feel like that one
that-
ignited Annie.
No, that's all I'm asking. Wait, what the hell does that
He
mean?
gets so goddamn mad, he's slapping his thighs like he's doing a super kick. Settle down, young guns. We don't need all that shit right now. We don't need that fucking energy. You're not super kicking anybody.
Don't disrespect me like that.
Young
don't
guns over here. That's
I
what
don't
yeah,
like-
young guns, right?
I don't like them. either.
Fucking balding buck and what's his name? Asshole face. Is that not it?
Listen, the Jay-Z
I hope they snippet that portion
basically
and
goes
send it to
into
Jim
this.
Cornette. To JC what?
Like the Jay-Z argument basically goes like this. He had the 96 to 90, or you say 97 to
He had the late 90s.
2001, because I think 2001
The late 90s.
was the Blueprint 1 or 2 album. Yeah, because 2001
Early
was the
2000 was Blueprint
Trade
2.
Center. So yeah, Blueprint 1 came out. Trade Center 2001. So that's like that was his peak.
Blueprint.
Boom, Blueprint. Then he fell off a little. He had some good songs, but he fell off. Then he came out.
That
with-
Blueprint was Takeover.
Yeah, that's the
Right. And then Song Cry,
yes.
which was good. And a few other ones on there. And then Blueprint 2 was the one with like Lenny Kravitz,
Yeah, that
where,
was
where he
trash.
went a little more
It was more
adventurous.
just trash.
He went a little more adventurous.
You ready, B?
Let me just say, I never need to hear Madonna on a song with any rapper, and she did a song with him.
Look for me, young.
Can I just say, I'm gonna say another thing. I'm gonna say another thing that's I'm gonna say another.
ass nigga looking like a camo.
He does. I'm gonna say another thing that people don't agree with. I think Beyonce is overrated.
She's hella overrated.
Yeah.
Super overrated.
She's gorgeous, but she's not the
I-
best singer ever.
I don't even know that. Like, I'm not gonna say she's not
You're
not
racist.
fine. I'm not gonna say she's not fine.
She's fine. She's
I think
she's
I think
a good looking girl.
Keisha Cole, Carrie
love
Hilson,
Rihanna,
and Rihanna, and I think that I can name like 5 off the top of my head that look equally as good and can sing a million times better than her.
See, make a list for me.
I just named 3 off the top of my. What
I
the fuck did
know.
I just do? What the fuck are we doing
You know
here?
what's mad funny? I'm like, nigga, you really need a list because the people that he just named, you should already have listened to.
The
Off
third
the
one-
top of my head too. That was
the
instantaneous.
third
like,
one, I don't
Keisha
know.
Cole, Carrie Hilson, and
Carrie Hilson.
what's that? Jasmine Sullivan
Mhm.
is a fucking
Jasmine
amazing,
Sullivan got a crazy voice.
amazing fucking voice,
I
bro.
don't
If you
know
don't know
who
Jasmine
Jasmine
Sullivan, kill yourself.
Yeah,
I'm just playing.
honestly, Jasmine Sullivan.
I'm just playing. I don't
know
need to kill
who
yourself.
Jasmine.
Yo, she's
Keisha
amazing
Cole,
voice.
I would
Keisha Cole
always
is
say-
amazing voice.
I always say she has
Amazing
a better
voice.
voice. She's very gorgeous.
Yes,
And
100%. Big ass titties.
I'm just trying
Oh,
to
is that
think,
not?
That was
This-
more wrong than a lot of.
Is that not PC?
uh,
But no, but she looked pretty. I do like her genuinely,
Nah,
like
Keisha Cole's
Rihanna.
my bitch.
Rihanna.
and she's kind of like she's hood too.
That's my
I
bitch.
like her
I
because of
love
that.
girl.
Rihanna
So-
was the other name.
Rihanna was. I think she's.
I feel like
gorgeous.
Rihanna.
She
I could
just has
smoke
a
weed
big-ass
with and do coke
forehead.
on a boat with her.
Rihanna is the real one.
Nigga, she
Yeah,
has
like
the
I feel like I
pictures.
could like
She
a
a real one.
yeah.
But if you're talking about
And she's talented too. Like
no, I agree with it.
so, like all the 3 or 4 names that I've rattled
Well,
off.
the 2 because the other 2 I don't know.
Who? So Rihanna,
Rihanna and Keisha I know.
Jasmine Sullivan,
I
and
don't know that one.
Carrie Hilson. You don't know.
Y'all know Carrie Hilson?
Carrie Hilson. What song she make?
Nigga, she won American Idol.
She's tremendously talented.
like,
Like I do you even listen to fucking music, bro? Like what are you doing? Like
Yeah, I don't know.
like
Bro.
Carrie
he knows
Hilson-
it. He don't even fuck. He listens to more rap, hardcore rap than
Carrie
either of
Hilson
us.
Is
Yeah.
like that as like she's
Tremendously
been on,
talented.
Like, movies singing as what's her name? Shit, what the hell was the movie?
What was her name? Carrie what?
Hilson,
Yeah,
Hilson.
I can't remember.
not with a
the
T,
name of the
just
movie.
Hilson, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, yeah. Nah, but she's hella talented, and I think
Yeah.
was no, that's Fantasia was dyslexic.
I didn't like Fantasia.
Yeah.
I didn't like Fantasia. If Jay-Z looked like a camel, she's right there with him. They Wonder Twin Camels
Could have
activate.
came off semi-racist.
But I said I love Keisha Cole. I love Carrie Hilson. I love fucking Jasmine Sullivan. I love these
DC
other.
culture don't care. They're canceling.
You know what? Fuck Fantasia.
Nah,
I fucking hate
honestly, nah.
Fantasia.
I never seen Carrie
Horse
Hilson
face having ass.
before in my life.
Yo, I can't believe this nigga never heard of Carrie Hilson.
That's shocking to me. That's
Yeah.
shocking to me.
That's wild. Like,
Over
And she was
Beyonce-
more commercial than Keisha Cole.
how-
And
That's what I'm saying. Like that's wild to me.
I'm gonna do.
He
one
heard
by
Keisha
one.
Cole over fucking Carrie Hilson and
but
fucking.
Keisha Cole, hey,
Beyonce,
I get
Beyonce,
maybe.
Beyonce.
But yeah, that was the main crux of the argument was that all of them
Yeah.
are
Okay.
more talented than
Okay.
Beyonce
You-
and should be doing better
okay.
than Beyonce because
Okay.
Beyonce is trash. at this point.
Okay. So you talk about talent and not.
I hope
looks.
is it Beehive now? The
The
Beyonce
Beehive.
hat. I hope the Beehive comes after your podcast and
I
fucking
would kick
I don't
the
give a
Beehive.
shit.
rattles the goddamn. But y'all not popular, so.
How do I
Um,
get rattled by a bunch of bees? on my
Okay,
comments?
so
Is that all they do?
I don't know. Do
I
they?
thought-
And then they think they gotta
I
get
thought they
that-
just Twitter the fuck out of you and just fucking
Yeah, they gonna be
poke
like,
you and whatever
It's a
fucking social media shit
semi-racist.
does.
What was the second name? I didn't know.
It was Jasmine Sullivan
Jasmine,
and
okay.
That's Jasmine Sullivan.
she's
You didn't
amazing
know
voice.
that, what was the song? The Condor shit.
She's got the lions and tigers and bears.
Yeah, that's my shit.
Fucking amazing vocals. And then the one before that I can't think of the name because I'm drunk right now.
Okay, So
The fucking
if-
cheating song too, and I fucking can't
So,
think of it.
if you're thinking about talent,
All
yeah,
of them are. If you're about to say they're not as talented or
I don't-
less talented than Beyonce, I'm about
tho-
to hit you with this microphone.
those
Like I'm about
two,
to fight you right now, Nick.
those two,
We've never fought, but sir, choose your words carefully.
those
sir.
two, I'd never heard of
Okay,
ever.
But they've been on radio.
And then
and more commercially known than the other ones. But go ahead.
God damn it, I'm drunk to remember.
Gold. He got the memory of a goldfish.
The,
Yeah, can't make fun of me no more.
Keisha Cole.
Go ahead.
I always said that she was a better singer.
100%.
But are you doing talent versus looks?
Why
I
be
would
a
think she looks
sexist
better
like
too.
that?
I would argue that they look better.
I would never say these.
The other
words.
two names,
You know what?
The
To
other-
me, they're more appealing.
the other
Beyonce, I just hate Beyonce that
Jasmine
much.
and the other one,
Jasmine Sullivan, I think was thicker. I don't remember.
Jasmine
what she looked
the only one I
and
know.
Carrie.
Keisha Cole is all me.
She was pretty
Besides
though.
that, the rest I'm
I
good.
really like her.
Keisha
I
Cole-
thought Carrie Hilson was pretty too.
I think Keisha
I
Cole
thought she was-
all
she was-
around.
I like the Keisha Cole. There's something about Keisha.
She's fucking sexy, man.
Bitch.
She's sexy. Carrie Hilson, I thought was pretty decent. I thought she was pretty.
No.
She had a slim body though.
If you're talking about looks versus,
We are never getting fucking
don't know.
sponsorship.
Because I would say
You guys,
even,
I'm not on this fucking pocket.
I
guys
would
will never get
say
sponsored.
I would say there's
You
mad
sure?
other people that are way talented over
There's always
Beyonce,
been way more-
but she gets a little talent and mostly looks. That's what she
She
gets.
is part of the
And
Illuminati
then-
and sacrificed several children to the
And
fucking
then
devil gods.
and
I
then
was gonna
she's
say the
with-
same shit. I was like, yeah, it's the
she has
Illuminati.
sacrificed several things to the Illuminati.
and then she's with.
Has anybody
Jay-Z.
saying what's the father Beyonce Knowles
No,
guy?
he
He's
died
dead.
randomly. He just
Yeah,
died.
yeah, he didn't die randomly. They fucking poisoned him and sacrificed him to the fucking baby goat sucker.
Yo, tell
What is it? The transdimensional vampire. What's the fucking shit that Alex Jones says?